Hello guys, so my name is Adedeji Raphael, and this is more like should I say my second video actually. And initially I decided that my YouTube channel is going to be dedicated to telling heart stories and my heart journey and stuff. Although I'm not particularly an artist, but I'm someone that has developed a keen interest in art, in storytelling, and I kind of believe the kind of interaction behind these two species. Okay, I feel like they're kind of interlinked. And while I've been an artist for a while, because while I was during my undergraduate days, I used to draw. I had some collections, but then I think life kind of happened to me, and coupled with the fact that I was struggling with my undergraduate years during those periods, so it was kind of very hard to match my daily lifestyle as a law student, as a blogger. Trying to cope with the incessant update from Google during those times, trying to create content, trying to content writing, to be very precise about that, trying to create backlinks and all other stuff, and also trying to match that with creating art. So it was, but then excuse, I also consider that an excuse, because I felt at the same time, even though I was distracted, even though I had some little challenges in trying to do all these things at the same time, I believe if I really had a very deep, in-depth passion in creating, enjoying creating art and do all these things, then I definitely would have done it, regardless of whatever complications I was having at those times. But that's another topic for another day. So, like I said, I want to use the channel as an opportunity to create my life, not create, to tell my stories in a blunt way, in an unprofessional way, in a way that resonates with me, in a way that I understand, in a way that I feel. And having the passion recently about filmmaking, about cinematography, it kind of remains, actually. The things I feel, my perspective, my own conception of things has been rather unsmooth. Let me put it that way. I'd rather not use the word distorted. Okay, it's unsmooth, and I believe why that might have a challenge is there's also a kind of special beauty in it. Okay, which is kind of rare. The way I perceive things allow me to think in a different way than most people would, but then being hypersensitive. Okay, so like I said, that's what the channel is for, to create my life. And why today is the first session, I don't think I really have much to say, but definitely have a lot to say, because recently I realized I yap a lot. Even though I don't talk to most people, I do yap a lot. I have things I want to say, people I want to talk to, about things I feel, about how I see things, about this concept, about this heart, about these memories that I made with someone, about these feelings, about this lady, about this girl, about my own thought about life, love, death, God, Christ, Christianity, religion, and many other things. And why I try to feign ignorance that these are not the things I'd rather discuss with people. Okay, I really do. I really want to. Life has been really fucking people up these days. It has. I had my own share of it. So, at the beginning of this year, I decided to bet on my life. I was like, because I finished my undergraduate years last year, and then my convocation was around, I think, September, October. Can't really say to be precise, because I'm very bad with dates. So my decision was that regardless of whatever happened, I was going to build on my life in the subsequent year, because we weren't able to go to law school this year. So I decided, why not bet on my life? My initial thought was that, since I already have a pre-knowledge about coding, because I took a course on HCM, CCA, SSS. I even took ALS, software engineering course, and did it for like 3 months. But then that shit was really tasking. It's really a dead sentence if you don't know how to multitask and do some other stuff, especially if you're living alone. So that's fucked up. So my initial decision was that I was going to jump into ALS software engineering again, but sadly, the ALS engineering software engineering course was cancelled. Okay, it was cancelled. Even though, and during those times that I think I took it for 2 times. I took it 2 times, and those 2 times I was unable to complete the course. It's for 12 months. Like I said, it was hellish. So having the time all to myself now, I felt so it might definitely be a walk in the park, and that's when shit also happened. The course was cancelled, and secondly, it wasn't free anymore, because during those times it was supported and sponsored by MasterCard Foundation. So that was stopped. So I had to switch into some other things. And now I'm just remembering that I had a conversation about this with a friend. Okay, a friend of mine. Her name is what's the name again? Yeah, I'm bad at that. Her name is Tammy. So we had a conversation about what we wanted to do with our lives and the uncertainties concerning us pursuing law degrees. Of course, we want to pursue law degrees. I mean, the uncertainties regarding us practicing the law, in fact, because personally, I consider law to be a very boring profession that kind of limits your creativity. Okay, it's so tasking, so demonizing that you live your life on the run. You live in no time.